after I located a handful of former IRA men willing to talk, the sequence of events became clearer, and I realised that no article could do justice to the story. From 2020 to 2022, research assistants and I delved into archives in Dublin, Belfast, London and Brighton, and I conducted more than 100 interviews with former IRA members, police detectives, bomb disposal experts, politicians, officials, and friends and relatives of key players. Some were proud to go on the record. Others requested anonymity and elaborate security precautions. Some were garrulous. Others were cagey and keen to find out what I had learned. Jerry Adams, who plays a prominent role in this story, did not respond to my request to interview him. He has consistently denied being a member of the IRA and repeatedly rejected allegations of his participation in any of its operations. There were dead ends, false leads, breakthroughs. In Dublin, I found the IRA commander who sent McGee to England. In Belfast, I found the veteran IRA bomber whose name McGee borrowed as a pseudonym. Interviews took place in dingy flats, dive bars, plush offices, and the occasional fancy restaurant, not least that at the Grand Hotel, my base in Brighton. Bit by bit, the story emerged. This is a work of non-fiction. At the end of the book, a note on sources details how I used the information. Every scene and descriptive detail is based on interviews, conducted by me or others, or rooted in the historical record. Where someone is quoted, or their feelings described, there is a source. When accounts of particular events conflicted, I chose one version, the one that seemed to me the most credible, and cited the competing interpretations in endnotes. In time, more secrets, in the form of unsealed official documents, and perhaps deathbed confessions, will emerge. But for now, this is the story as I was able to unearth it. Crucial years of the Troubles play out in this book, but this is not a history of the conflict. The focus is on one operation, and consequently much is excluded. There is little mention, for instance, of IRA attacks on Protestants in border areas, or loyalist targeting of random Catholics, or controversial security force killings. The story is told through the perspective of a handful of individuals, each representing, in his or her own way, a distinct worldview, and how those collided into each other in this fateful moment. In a chronicle of murder, I don't claim moral neutrality, but I strived for fairness in narrating why people did what they did. My use of language reflects this. In Northern Ireland, terminology is treacherous, denoting bias, real or perceived. Even the term Northern Ireland is contentious. I have stomped through this linguistic minefield by using terminology appropriate to each character. In researching this book, I've thought a lot about the battle for memory. In the tangled, tortuous history of Britain and Ireland, the past is not a settled matter. There is no grand, shared narrative. Atrocities and justified actions are in the eye of the beholder. Who started the Troubles is as contested as who won and who lost. The most loaded question of all is what the killing achieved. But in Northern Ireland, there are no answers, just as there is no settled peace. With Margaret Thatcher as polarising in death as in life, and Sinn Féin, once the IRA's political wing, reborn as a respectable party of government, the IRA plot to kill its greatest foe is in danger of becoming myth. It is vital to remember what actually happened. Prologue. Invisible Beings. A light breeze salted the Brighton seafront when the taxi carrying Patrick McGee pulled up outside the Grand Hotel. The driver opened the trunk and gave a cheerful warning to the porter, who reached for the case. "You'd better hold on to your nuts for this one."